Welcome back. I'm Donna from Lost Closet 12, and I have an interesting ship with me what sold over the weekend. I have a handful of sales that sold this weekend, and not a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's my lucky number, 4. Well, anyway, these came from the bins forever ago. They are a French brand die-cast car. They're vintage. I'll put it up here because I have to be looking at it to think I know how to pronounce it. So I'm very terrible. There was the name brand, and the buyer wanted, there we go, just this little police car. I don't know, this is the second request in recent weeks that a buyer is like, oh, I just want this part off the camera, or, you know, one car out of the lot. I'm gonna ship him all 3 cars because I'm not doing that. I would never ask a seller to only ship me part of what I ordered. I wouldn't do that. So they made me an offer for $2.50. I gladly accepted because when we got those cars, my husband filled up like a whole tote of Matchbox cars and Hot Wheels and all different types of small vehicles, which would fall in the category of Hot Wheels, Matchbox, or there was some other things in there too. And the lady at the bins was like $10. So it was a huge tote. It took me a long time to go through them. My grandson's got some. We still have some downstairs where the grandkids still play with them. I sold some off lickety split. There was a couple Halloween ones I sold pretty quick. My cost per car was next to nothing, so I was glad to take the $2.50. I made my money back and then some on the whole lot of cars that we purchased that day, so it's all gravy, right? And this is a bins pickup. This sold today on Mercari, and it sold for $11.99. I had a canceled sale, a torrid velvet, crushed velvet tank top, which I've had for over a year. I accepted a low offer. I'm just trying to get rid of some older stuff. The lady canceled because she said she wouldn't have it in time for her event. So I'm like, okay. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. And then another Zuru mini brands. I apologize for the lighting. I had off today, so I wasn't really paying attention to the time I'm on vacation. And I didn't come up here like on my normal midday as I would normally when I get done work. I'm up here by like 2 or 3, but it's like 7 o'clock now, so it's starting to get dark. So I was like, I better do it. And this sold for I think like $2 or $3 on eBay. And I had my very first sale on Vinted. And I'm like, oh, what did I sell? And I look, and I saw these lovely fry boots that I got from the bins. I did a haul with the damage for $29.99. And I'm like, oh, yes, please, thank you. And I go to get the label, and I can't. It won't let me. And I had a brief conversation with, I think it was Copilot. So I had to go out, go back in, click this link, click that link. And there's no... I was down there for like an hour, trying to figure out how to message them. I got a message on the screen. I guess they're having trouble with the shipping labels or something. Vincent says I have 5 days to ship it. I'd like to ship it tomorrow. But these bad boys, I forget what my cost was But they are a recent pickup from the Goodwill outlet. I think I got them, I don't know if it was the day that I got caught in the rain or not, but this is a very recent pickup. So I hope that I can either figure out how to print the label or they can fix their issue. And I got two more offers that I accepted, but nothing's populating in my sold. So since I tried to print the label. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm not going to package them up. I'm not going to ship them. They're going to just sit here, but they are part of what sold, and hopefully I'll be able to ship them out and have my first successful vintage sale. If you sell them vintage, I mean, I'm sure by the time this video comes out I will have a remedy or some sort of answer. But if you sell them vintage and if you know of like shipping label problems or any issues that they have, just drop it in the comments, and you know, if you have a remedy or a go around, so we all can learn. So I think I'm just gonna ship. I'm not gonna break it up. I'm just gonna go right on through. I did a recent haul, which this video is going to come out on Wednesday. That video is going to come out the Monday before. And I bought some soap at the Red, White, and Blue. And I was like, oh, with soap, I like soap. If it comps, I'll sell it. If it doesn't comp well, I'll use it. I do that all the time. Most of the time, it's unused soap. You know, most of the time it doesn't comp that well, and it ends up at my bathroom sink, and I wash my hands with it. So I took a picture of it with Copilot or Jemmy or one of them, and said it would. They said those soaps were between $10 and $20, and I'm like, okay. I mean, I wasn't banking on it, and it was this goat's milk soap that I'm like, oh, if, you know, maybe I'll lock these three up and keep this one. Well, I found a sold comp. There's my... I am... Okay. Here they are. I don't know why they're down there. I'm like looking everywhere for them. I found a sold comp for this soap. I'm going to go get it for you, and I'm going to sell it to you for $20 for one bar. And I was like, I guess I'm not keeping that soap. And they all comped pretty well. Like that one comped for 20, and then the other one was like, I didn't find any solds, but I found listed between $15 and $18. And the Nutcracker one, I did not find the exact Nutcracker one sold or listed, but that's probably about a $15 bar soap. And then the small one, I think that one was like, I don't know, I think it was like $10 or $12. So that's a lot of money for soap. And this was the Zuru. I'm going to go get it for you so I don't forget. Because I do that. I talk about stuff and then I move on to something else. I'll be right back. I mean, I did not pay a whole lot of attention to what my original quick search was. This is the one I found sold for $20 for one bar. There was a couple sold. There was like, you know, a lot of two sold for like 30, and then I don't remember all of them, but the single bar was $20 plus shipping, $19.95. And this is the one I was gonna keep, but I'm gonna sell it. And then this one's like a pine scented one, which is not for me. That one I found listed for $15 This one is the one I was having trouble with. It's about $12, but it's made in Italy, so it smells very nice. Maybe I'll keep this one. And this is the gingerbread one. And I couldn't use the scan bar. So, I think I listed this one for like 20. My research said, you know, closer to November and December, I could get more money for that. But I just thought that was pretty interesting. I mean, I've sold soap before for decent money. I've sold shampoo from my own bathroom that I bought for my daughter. Sat there on clearance. I bought it as a Burt's Bees pomegranate, whatever. And I bought it for her and she never used it. And then I was like cleaning out my bathroom. I listed it and it sold in just, I think like a month or two. I really don't remember, but it sold pretty quick for like $40 or $50. So I was like, yes, please, thank you. So, the Haba products, Haba Health and Beauty Aids, sometimes they are worth taking a second look. I don't spend a lot of time going through the Haba sections in the thrift stores because a lot of times it's opened and like the contents of the container is on the outside. But if it looks clean and pretty, then I'm likely to at least look it up, you know. And that soap I did not buy with the sole intention to resell. It's soap. If you buy it, the whole bag was $2.99. If you go and you buy a 4-pack of Dove, you're spending like $8. It's too much. So, or you get that cheap soft soap pump. You can get them for like $1.99 or whatever. I don't think they get your hands very clean. I don't know. But I work in food service, so like when I clean my hands, like sometimes I use like the nail brush to scrub my little fingers and my nails and stuff because no, I work in food service and your hands have to be clean when you do that. So that cheap soap, it's not for me. I want my hands clean. So this was I'm just gonna write t-shirt because I forget the brand. And then these guys, I guess these guys go in here. Let's see. I don't know. I don't even know where I got these flat boxes, but I have a whole stack of them. And they are great for small things. I've had them forever, so that's why I can't remember. But that's not high enough for that. That's okay. I will just wrap them up. And put them in a little box. I don't know what else I can talk about right now. I just really disappointed with my first sale on Vinted. I remember like when I moved on to Mercari from eBay. I got so excited, and then my first sale on Poshmark, I got so excited. Depop, I was writing on Depop forever before I got my first sale. I didn't get like overly excited, but I did have a little bit of excitement, and it wasn't a problem getting my label, or maybe I'm missing information. Maybe I didn't fill it all out right. Maybe I should look into that. Maybe that's why. Maybe like my address is in there incorrectly. Because I was reading, maybe the buyer's address was incorrect. I don't know. But I will figure it out, or I will have to cancel my very first order on Vinted, which would be so disappointing. Especially a $30 sale with no fees. I mean, come on, man. So, I'm just going to leave it like this. It's wrapped. I'm going to put it right in here and carry on. And that is it for this Ship With Me video. I'm so sorry it's late. It's not really late for you, but the lighting from what I'm looking at. It looks like it's not that great. But, yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. And any tips, if you have tips for any platform, you know, shipping, listing, drop them in the comments, you know, because I don't know a lot of stuff apparently about Vinted and other platforms, and if we share our knowledge, then, you know, we'll know more, right? I feel like it's getting darker in here by the second. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It'll really help my channel a lot, and I appreciate it. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.